Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. My name's Destiny. We do all kinds of things here, and today we're going to do my book organization. I took me a minute here to figure out what I wanted to do. I bought a new bookshelf. It's another 5-shelf tall bookshelf, and then I have one in my room that's a 3-shelf. It's almost like the one down beside where I'm working. And none of them have been used for space accurately enough, and so I spent a lot of time on this Saturday trying to figure out exactly where I wanted them to go, what I wanted them to look like, and how I wanted them to be situated. I started here and then realized that I wanted to separate them by series and then standalones, and it took me a second to figure out how I wanted that done, because I have a couple on my shelves that are series, but I only have the one. So did I want to include that in my standalones? Did I want to include that in my series file? How did I exactly want to handle this? So it took me a minute to figure all that out. I'm sorry if you hear traffic in this voiceover. I am sitting outside at work trying to get this voiceover done because it needed to be done like yesterday. So as you see here, I'm separating and I'm about to turn the camera off here in a second and honestly just sit and figure out what I wanted to do. I finally decided at this point, I decided that I want to take and move all my favorites, like my top favorites, the ones I love to pieces and don't ever think I would not love, into what I call the man cave. And then these books are going to be ones either I've not read yet or either I've not read yet or are just not one of my favorites. And so you're fixing to watch me do that here in a second. I'm sorry that the camera keeps zooming in and out. I had my watch on while filming this, and I did not realize that every time I moved my left wrist, my watch it rotated the crown of my watch, which made the camera zoom in and out. But yeah, so this is a lot of me trying to figure out what I wanted to go where, how I wanted to go, and just trying to figure it all out. The shelf I'm working on right now is not very tall, so I had to do all my mass market paperbacks there. Here's the shelf that's in the man cave. Here I am again trying to decide what I want where. And as you can see, I'm just starting taking everything off of it. And here I'm separating by where I might want it to go. If I had no opinion, it went right there on that bookshelf that fell. If I had an opinion and had an idea where I wanted it to go, it went on the chair behind the camera. So here is me setting up my Sarah J. Maas shelf. And I absolutely love doing this, honestly. It was wonderful. The ones I'm working through now are my Elin Harris books. All the ones I have by him. And here I went to search for, I knew I was missing one of his books, and I could not find it. And finally I found it and brought it back with me. There's Little Bray on there as well. And then I wanted to put Twilight down further, but I wasn't 100% sure. This is all my Shadowhunters and Cassandra Clare. All of those went on that second shelf. But yeah, I'm going to let you go to the music, and I will talk to you here in a second when I do the overview. Okay, so here you have it. Here's the final organization I settled on. Not everything is still in the spot because I do have a 1-year-old at home who likes to take apart my shelves and pull books off of them. But this is where I settled on what I wanted it to look like. I'm actually really happy with how it looks. There are less stacks than there were before. There's not just books shoved willy-nilly. So I'm really happy with it. And here's my favorite shelves. Again, I'm just really happy with how this whole thing turned out. And I know where everything is now. I can go find it. It worked out wonderfully. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.